Welcome to Unhinged Magi! Yes, indeed. We're going to be talking about Arena today.
Oh, Arena.
So fantastic. Have you tried it?
You should try it.
You should try it. All right. The best thing about Arena is that you can actually literally play for free if you so choose. See this gold down here? You can earn that and get booster packs. Oops. Don't want to do that. But yes. So you complete these quests, and their quests are pretty easy. It's cast 30 green and white spells. You don't really have to think. They're going to go off as you play. You can also do the drafts and that kind of stuff, but those cost gold. And if you go over here and you can see it, it'll come up, and then it costs gems or gold. So if you're just starting out, guess what you're not going to have?
Gold.
Or gems. All right. So you basically complete these quests, and then you can get into some of these drafts, or you can buy packs. All right, and so packs are if I can go to the store here. All right, so we can go to the no, that's not my store, that's my packs store.
Would it help you to hear, or is you don't need to?
You don't need to hear.
Okay,
but you can go and buy packs here, and as you can see, 1,000 gold gets you a single booster, and then it goes up from there for gems. But the coins actually really build up really quick, because if you play consistently and all the time, as well you should, or at least a few times a day, you're going to build up. Look at this. So you get 750 gold, right, for just completing this one quest. You get another 750 for here. You get 500 for here. You're going to get these mystery ones with the $25 250 gold, and then you get the mastery XP. You don't have to buy this mastery stuff. It has 2 levels of mastery completions. So you're going to get this top row. I bought the second row just because.
Are all those check marks because you've gotten them all?
Yeah, you go up in level. They consider it a level as you play. So you get this experience thing, and then they unlock Zendikar Rising booster pack on this one.
So that means you're level 48?
Only for this row of Zendikar Mastery. And so when you do the Masteries, you can unlock special card ambiance, or different card skins, if you will. So I haven't done any in a while. So I can unlock that one, for instance, and I can confirm it, or I can unlock this one, and I'll get this different kind of flavor of the card.
And those will actually, like in the game, people will see you play that full art card?
Correct.
Cool.
So you get to choose and that kind of stuff. And so it gives you a little bit more flavor for that, kind of for free, because if you just play it. But a lot of people just put their money in and then buy the packs. So you can actually buy the gems, and then you can go and buy it to the store and buy packs. And I don't really recommend that. I do that. Don't get me wrong. I do that, especially when the new set comes out. I'll buy a bunch, but then I'll play in the drafts. The drafts are actually really good as far as that, because when you pay your 10,000 gold, you're going to get the 4 boosters, but then you get an extra booster. But if you can climb and you actually do pretty good with the draft, you can actually get pretty high and get a lot of extra value, because you're going to get gems for it, and gems are worth more than gold. So you can actually earn way more than you're actually getting.
So the people you're playing with as you go up in that draft, those are people that are all in equivalent levels of card pool?
Correct. It's just a draft, like a standard draft.
Cool.
So if you can draft really well, you can actually build up your card well.
I see. There's wins there on the bottom.
Correct, the wins.
So
0 wins.
With each game win.
Yes. And if you get 0 wins, you still get 50 gems back, which isn't that much. And one
is that game
pack.
wins or match wins?
It's game wins, because this is only individual games.
Oh, there's no sideboarding, is there?
There is sideboarding, actually.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Well, you're technically, when you're doing the draft, all the cards that you have are in your sideboard.
And these are all decks that you have?
These are all decks that I have currently made. So this is my rogue. I know I don't name my stuff.
What are the numbers there?
Crazy.
261 and 271.
Okay, so I've made 270. I have 274 decks. Normally people name their decks.
Gosh.
Normally people name their decks, like this down here, Back for More. Those are not my named decks, because those are just decks that they give you. So you already get some decks they'll just give you. But as you can see, I do make quite a few decks. These no longer are valid anymore because of rotation or of banding.
So that's
and
with the yellow caution there.
Yes, and these are incomplete decks that I've worked on and tried to make. That's the card I was trying to remember.
So isn't that kind of sad though? You have all these decks that you've completed, but now you can't play them anymore.
You can play them. But I'm set up to play standard, so you can play historical, and then they'll come back into existence, and you can still play them.
Oh, I see.
All right. So yes, I do play a lot, and I do try to. I can't play with just one deck. It's not possible for me to do because I love to experiment and I love to see what things interact with, and so you'll see that I just number them. There's no point for me to put a name associated to it because I'm gonna abandon it and go to the next deck.
So what's your favorite deck then?
Well, my favorite deck so far currently is this one. It's a blue-black deck.
258, baby.
258. But it's...
Kenrith.
Yes.
Yeah, he's quite good. I'm familiar with Kenrith.
Where? Which one? See, I'm not from... Oh, he's not in the deck.
Oh, he's not?
No, this is a blue-black deck.
How come he showed up?
I'm not actually sure why.
So the deck is what's on the right. What's on the left is not cards in your deck.
No, these are just cards that it's selected for you based on this color. I don't know why he's showing up. Oh, because he's got blue and black in him. He's showing up.
Oh, I see. So that's like a filter to like. So your deck is on the right. And
the
that's
deck
to
is
help
on the
you
right.
Edit it.
That's correct.
Oh, I got you.
All right. So I've got my Merfolk. He helps me draw. Also, he helps me to mill your deck because if I hit you in the face. With him, he mills you. I've got the Rune Crab in here. The Rune Crab should be banned. Just saying. I'm thinking it should be banned because every time I throw a land into play, you discard 3. I usually can get someone to rage quit if I can get 2 on the board right off the bat because it's just going to mill the crud out of you.
Wow.
The Rune Crab is way too powerful in my personal
opinion. Then why did you go with
opinion.
3 of them in the deck instead of 4?
Well, because I really just wanted to make sure that I wasn't rage quitting too much.
Really?
Yeah.
So you actually depowered your deck because people were quitting.
Correct. Because remember, it is for fun.
Yeah.
Okay. So my objective is for fun as opposed to that. So I did.
Wow.
I did take one out.
I'm glad to hear that in standard.
But so then I have this just to counterspell some stuff that, non-creature, because I don't really worry about the creatures too much. I've got my Flash. He's going to actually also make you mill as well and count and powers up with them. I've got my Fey Wizard so I can go get some of my stuff just in case if I want to make a bad deal or pull out a Planeswalker or even just Ujin because he can just wipe the board. He wipes the board clean.
Tough.
So that they come in handy. I've got another rogue. He's just a blocker, so I can kill stuff. Everybody loves drown in the.
So I noticed there's stats there in the top right above the deck. Is that like literal stats for how your deck is performed?
No, this is actually just the
the
mana curve and all that kind of stuff. Creatures, non-creatures, and that kind of stuff. So it gives you details on what you've had, whether or not you have enough mana or land. It'll show you all these creatures off to the side. You have your instances, your sorceries, your enchantments, your planeswalkers, and all that kind of stuff.
What about a win-loss record? Does it show anything?
Does not show that.
It's interesting.
I kind of wish they would have had that.
Wizards, get on that.
Exactly. So you can see how it actually performs. However, when you're playing ranked on Arena, it doesn't really matter until you cross the border of Mythic, really. Because that's really how you're going to go up. The profile. So when you come over here... Well, actually, let me go. We'll just finish this off first. Oh, okay, never mind. We'll just go over here. So we have the tiers, right? And so you have your constructed tier, and as you go up in rank, you'll get extra booster packs at the end of a month, basically.
Well, so when people play you, do they actually see the name Open Boosters 74 982?
No, they just see Open Boosters. They don't see my number, but people will just invite you and be able to do that.
Does anyone ever recognize you?
Yeah, I assume they do because they say hello, but there's no real way to conversate, so you don't know if they recognize you or not.
Oh, so they can't even type a message in?
Nope. There's really no way to communicate. That's another sad thing, but also another good thing, because if you're facing a bunch of random people, eventually I feel like you're gonna face someone that you really don't want to socialize with or talk to because they might be scum. But because they'll be trolly.
What about like the individual
However,
like names that are used? Like, are you the only open boosters, or can other people have that name too?
I have absolutely no idea. There could be another open boosters out there, maybe. I don't know. But I'm the one with a check mark. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you've obviously played a lot of games, so
maybe
maybe people watching this video right now have actually played against you.
Oh,
like,
no,
oh my gosh, it is him.
I have had people make comments. I played with you today, and that kind of
really?
stuff. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They get excited and put comments in my videos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you have had confirmation.
Oh, yeah. And some people have caught them because I have put some of these videos up and they've commented that they're in the video.
Oh, that's cool.
And they're pretty excited about that. But this is another way to get packs and gold, and I find this very fun. And you can basically judge your deck based on how fast you're growing in it and that kind of stuff. I don't really try to judge it when it's down in this zone between platinum and lower, because you're getting a different. When you get to diamond, then you can really start seeing it because people are going to be pumping the power. Anything that's like a really, really great card and that kind of stuff. That's when you start facing those decks quite a bit and often. But back to the rogue deck. This one is just really fun when you're just trying to mill someone down.
That's interesting. You like blue black so much, even in old school.
I do.
And then coming to standard, you found another way to do a blue black build.
Oh yes,
standard.
Yes, I love blue black. Blue black is actually my go-to in any format. Even if you put me in monitor, I'd still be doing blue black. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be power. This is my draw. That's just a great way to get rid of more cards by exiling and that kind of stuff. This one's a fantastic card. He swaps out, and if I've already thrown creatures into your deck, I can get one of your creatures back onto the board. He's a cheap card to buy, so I highly recommend.
Now, there is no secondary market for everything on Arena, right? Unlike MTGO.
Exactly.
You have to earn or buy the cards in-game here.
That's correct. You cannot trade. You cannot do it. They do it more like a Hearthstone kind of deal. This one actually just removes cards from their graveyard. Since people have a lot of decks where they pull cards out of the graveyard and throw it in, I can discard this with Tarifi's. If I get Tarifi's tutelage.
Teferi, probably?
I don't know how to spell it. I don't know how to say anything. As far as names, everybody on my channel knows I don't know how to. I just know what the card does. But I can discard this card and exile the cards I don't want to have in their graveyard. So this is a fantastic card, and I've played several people with that card, and then they make me discard a card, and I choose this one, and then I go through and I remove all the cards from their graveyard that they need. So this one actually, even though it's a high casting cost, has proven very useful for if you're going to mill someone and you need to get rid of cards that they're going to utilize. There's a single black creature that if it goes to their graveyard, if they can get it back onto the board with the black and 2 and throw 2 creatures on the board, and then it exiles itself and creates a 5/5, this card gets rid of it. So it's fantastic. I can throw it to my graveyard and just pull it out.
Well, this has been a great little walkthrough of the Arena interface and your decks and your profile and stuff like that. Maybe we should do another follow-up video if everybody wants to see it of you actually playing a game.
Oh yeah, I would love to. I love playing my decks. So I have another red deck that's pretty fun too. It's a flinger kind of thing. All right, so I've been tweaking this one. This one's hilarious. Okay, so I have this one's just great for draw, but the Terror, where is he? Oh, I have to pull it out. I may have morphed it. Yeah, Raw from the Rips, Hay from a Fling, Curry. Here he is. Okay, so you don't lose any unspent red mana, okay? At the end of the turn, so it just builds up, right? And so at the end of the turn,
and it's a 4/4 flyer.
It's
for
a
4.
4/4 flyer for 4, so it's beautiful.
Oh my gosh!
So if I can get him onto the board and I've got it pumped up red, I can do red damage like a fireball to any target, right? Because I'm dealing with a red deck. I can just empty out my mana pool and throw it at you. So
oh my gosh.
Then
that card is so broken.
It's so broken. However, I've been using it with this card. So not only do I get to destroy my own creature to finish you off, so I'll fling the creature at you for 4 damage, Plus, I empty my pool of red mana that's built up and fireball you to the face.
Wow.
So he's huge at the end.
Now that was a mythic also, right?
Yeah, he's a mythic.
So you had to probably really work to get 4 of them.
Yes. Well, actually, when you open up booster packs, that's another thing I should mention. When you open up booster packs, you see this over here? The next here, I'll open one. So
those are all booster packs you haven't opened?
Correct.
7 Theros and 2 Ikoria and 2 Zendikar.
So we're going to open up a Theros and watch over here. This is going to fill up, and now I get our extra extra rare choice. I can choose whatever rare I want. Okay. So in here, when I go to my deck build, I can actually go and choose a rare that I don't have and add it to my own collection. So I get to hand pick cards.
So that must have been like
free.
some kind of special win that gave you that ability to hand pick a certain card.
No, that gold thing, that gold card that it just gave me, that is the hand pick.
Yeah.
You open up 6 booster packs, you get an extra rare, and then eventually it also gives you an extra mythic.
Oh.
There is a certain ratio of booster packs that you open, and then you can...
So they gave people a way to basically build a deck and get the rares
Correct.
instead of having to open up hundreds of packs.
Right. So let me go ahead and I'll just open the... I think it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I'll just open 6. It's fine. I can do that. But so this way, you see now I got an extra rare card that I can go and select whatever I want. We'll just fill it up here, and then
did you not pick a rare there?
You don't have to pick automatically. It just saves it for you.
Okay, so you can come back and pick later.
Yeah,
that's nice.
So here is I can pick 1 mythic and 3 rares, or 217 uncommon and 376 commons.
Oh wow. So it's not even really completely like a booster pack. It's like there's some randomness to it, but then you get to go pick cards you want.
Exactly, and so that's what's fantastic, because there's a lot of ways to get free stuff.
And those cards is going to let you pick between. Now you're opening Theros packs. Is it going to let you pick only Theros?
No. You can pick up anything from any set ever.
Oh wow.
That they have out for availability for buying or whatever. You can even pick out stuff as long as they have a card of it. You can pick it up. So here, and I'll get another rare slot right there, right? And so now if I open up 6 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it'll give me a mythic wild. Okay, there we go. I've added those to my collection from my vault. I claim my prize, and now I have 2 mythics and 6 rare slots. So I can go through and handpick cards. It's fantastic.
So you really, that sounds
there's
like a good balance.
There's a lot of free stuff to this.
It sounds like there's a good balance there. Like you play a decent amount of games, and then it's not like, oh, I need to buy 300 booster packs to get what I want.
Correct. And you don't have to win games to get the packs. So even in this, if I'm losing like crazy and everything sucks, because I don't have enough cards in the beginning, so it's very unlikely that I'm going to win matches. You actually are going to get free gold almost every time, because it's like this actually, the XP requires you to win. However, these golds don't require you to win, and that's another bonus thing to me.
You can get gold without skill, but you can't get experience without skill.
Correct.
Interesting.
So and eventually you're gonna run into someone who's mana screwed. That's another thing that happens on Arena is people get mana screwed quite a bit. I've noticed.
I'm sure people complain about that compared to World of Warcraft.
Hearthstone.
Yeah. Thank you. Because you never get mana screwed in Hearthstone.
Exactly. But I have a feeling also that's because of deck build. If you're actually building your deck,
Yeah.
I've noticed that they're pretty heavy on their decks that they create for mana. And so I think that people pull back on the mana they want to use. And I think that's another drawback for deck creation. Because I think that people who come into the game don't understand how to build a deck and master it so it actually can flow really quick.
Okay, so that's a pretty good walkthrough. There we go.
All right.
So thank you, Open Boosters, for showing your Arena account and your decks and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys want to see more Arena content on this channel, just let us know.
Yeah, and I think we can do challenges now. I think they've upgraded that for direct challenges and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool. So maybe we can do a live stream.
We can do I think we can do a live stream and do matches, and then you can play.
Yes, I do. I need to. I need the time.
Yeah, well, if we're streaming, then you have the time.
I guess I do. So I'd come in with my meager little card pool with nearly nothing in it.
No. You can use my account.
Okay, that would work then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you'll have the mix, and you can even make decks. So and we can delete some of the other ones because I just keep making decks. I can't stand just playing one deck over and over and over again.
So if you guys want to do a live stream video and play against either one of us on Arena, then just put it in the comments. Let us know.
Put it in the comments and see if you want to play. And yeah, the one time I made it to Mythic, I was actually pumping just one deck. But it's hard for me to make it to Mythic if I keep creating new decks to see what they do.
Yeah, but if you're having fun, then that's valid, though, right?
True. I have several decks that I'll try on you, and I'll probably lose, but you'll see what I was trying to do in the first place. So that's good.
Okay.
That's the best part.
Well, thanks everybody for tuning in and checking out this Arena video, and let us know in the comments what you think about doing live stream games against us, and should we do another video of actually playing?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Even if it's just old school, I don't care.
Okay.
I love it.
Have a good time, guys.
All right, have a good time. Thank you for watching.